And I am Dr. Chordate, and I'm the science education part of tonight's symposium. And we'll get that long, boring educational stuff out of the way first. So if you need to have a coughing fit, go to the bathroom, check your cell phone. Now would be the time to do it. I apologize to those of you who thought you were out of school for the weekend or perhaps for the rest of your lives, but we're going to have a little pop quiz here, and the first question on the quiz is, what causes birds to migrate south in the fall? Okay, just like real students, nobody wants to answer the question. I just shout it out. I'm an old guy. You have to speak up. What causes birds to migrate south in the fall?
Cold.
Headaches.
Headaches?
Cold weather.
Yeah, cold weather. Okay.
Winter.
Right. Or decreasing photo period. Yeah. Okay, so second question. What causes birds to migrate north in the spring?
Sex.
Man, we're going to be here a long time. This is a slow.
Turn on your hearing aids.
Why, is somebody shouting out the answer?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What was
We all did.
the opposite?
Yeah, the opposite.
Yeah, okay. Well, this is what all the textbooks say, and an article in the last issue of the National Geographic implied the same thing, that birds stimulated migrate by decreasing photo period in the north, and in the spring they're stimulated to go in the opposite direction. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so I thought this too for a long time, so I started working on a song about bird migration. And, most birds actually migrate to the tropics, around the equator, even further south to the southern hemisphere. And so in the spring, they can't know that the photo period is increasing in the northern hemisphere unless they get a message from one of their cousins left behind, like a tweet, as it were. And because when they're somewhere around the equator, of course, the photo period doesn't change, and when they're in the southern hemisphere, when the photo period changes in the spring, it changes back in the direction of decreasing photo period, and they can't. Well, they just don't. No, anyway. Well, so when I was because I was in the creative mode, and rather than I'm just an empty vessel, fill me up with whatever specific knowledge I need for the next test mode, like most students are. I just got to thinking a little more critically about migration. Oh. Okay. Look out.
Sorry, Mike.
It's early in September near Edmonton. I feel a chill down in my hollow bones. The South suddenly has attraction because of the interaction between prolactin and corticosterone. There's serious changes in the weather. Gotta check my long pointy wings and feathers. Getting ready for a 3,000-mile migration. Got to fatten up some more, put some energy in store. I think it's time for a tropical vacation. Oh, mighty north wind, so cold and strong. It's time to tell this summer place so long. The days are getting shorter, the nights are getting colder. There's changes going on inside of me. It's time to migrate, so I'm putting on some weight. This fat's gotta last till I get across the sea. Oh, mighty north wind up in the sky. Well, I have the need to get on your back and fly. It's the middle of April on the coast of Venezuela. There's signs from my pituitary gland, and I feel some memory stirred, so I'll get my plump little woman bird, and we'll strike out fast for some prairies of the northern land. What's gonna guide us on our way? I know that's hard for me to say, but we'll check magnetic field, sun, moon, and stars. And as we fly along, we'll stop sometimes and sing our song while we look for the Mississippi River and other landmarks. Oh, gentle south breeze, so warm and soft. Something's telling me to be aloft. I'm getting restless urges from some hormonal surges. I hear it's getting warmer way up north. It's been really nice in this tropic paradise, but I can't ignore the call of nature's course. Oh, gentle south breeze up in the sky. Well, I have the need to get on your back and fly. Oh, mighty north wind, oh, gentle south breeze, up in the sky, up in the sky. Well, I have the need to get on your back and fly. Thank you, and